I'm just saying right now in this video, I'm gonna point out right now that there are two main reasons why this event failed. First one is a popularity contest, as I mentioned just now. Like there are teams, and those teams have like big YouTubers. Like for example, Creek is in Team Prince the Cast. Of course, everybody's gonna go for that. And the second one, of course, the execution of this event. By that I mean like on the games themselves, like the quest, the choosing of the games. Maybe there are some games that is good, some of them might mess this up just like the past events. So this thing has always, the thing for the past event. So I'm not surprised if this thing will be one of the factors that this event is also going to be failed. So what I said about the event is actually correct. Well, sort of. So if you see the flashback just now, I give two main reasons why this event, the games is gonna fail. First one is gonna be a popularity contest, which is kind of true, because we have teams consisting the captains by the YouTubers, and I said also that there's gonna be a fight between Crimson Cats and Giant Feet. Well, unfortunately, that didn't happen because Giant Feet is dead last, which shocks me actually, which is really shocks that they are last. And at the fourth place is Pink Watermelon, lead by Ibella. And the third place is Angry Canary, which is the Spanish YouTubers, I believe. And the second place is Mighty Ninjas, which is a Brazilian team. And first place, of course, as everyone expected, is Cranes and Cats, led by Creek. So yeah, I might have looked down a bit on those two teams, which is Mighty Ninjas and Angry Canaries. Maybe I'm looking down at the amount of Brazilian and Spanish players gonna join that team. So I'm really sorry to those communities, and yeah, I didn't know that those two teams gonna give a fight with Crimson Cats. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's even one time I saw that a fight between Crimson Cats and Mighty Ninjas where they're both switching positions, and I believe there's one person tell on Twitter, I cannot find the tweet, but they say like the reason why Mighty Ninjas really like giving competition with Crimson Cats because there's a lot of Brazilian players. They are in who is in school. They having a holiday. At that time, the event is duration is going on, so they have time to spend the time just playing the games and just finishing the quest, helping the team to win. So yeah, that's the reason why both of the teams switch. Meanwhile, for Crimson Cast, mostly from the US, that's like most of the kids is in school, so they don't have much time. They only can play in the evening. So same with other international players who join the teams as well. So yeah, that's the reason why both Mighty Ninjas and also Crimson Cats are giving competition. So yeah, I really thought it's gonna be Giant Feet because people being saying that hey, I'm gonna join Giant Feet because it's weird and interesting, but then they are dead last. So I don't know what's happening, but that's just just kind of weird and funny to see. So yeah, that's the first reason I give, which is how 50-50 is true. But honestly, to me, like this team, the theme of teams is kind of interesting to me, but maybe because of the YouTubers as captains, it's just ruin it a bit. So really hoping like maybe they can put like small creators a bit that people don't know, so they can join maybe the next one. I don't know. But the team one is kind of fun actually. But so yeah, and the second one is the game quest. Which I said it in the past two events. It sucks. Which most of the games just not good at all. Except for some little games like Arsenal. Arsenal is just doing great at events. Um, and then like some other games like Dress to Impress kind of cool as well with their concept and the other games. I'm gonna put out my ratings on the games right over here. I'm not gonna explain further on it, but I guess you can understand why I put most of the games on like maybe C, D, or maybe worse because um, it's too grindy. It's too grindy. It's wasting of time. Some of the games that they offer free private server, but it's not working on private server. If you're doing public server, it's gonna be annoying because of the players. Maybe tryhards or trolls, hackers, right? So yeah, that is just sad. And even the quest like if you want to get silvers, they have three silvers, right? So you have to do three quests, one silver, one quest. After you're done that, you need to do it again. Then you need to do it again. The same, maybe it could be different things, maybe the same thing all over again. And then you need to find shines hidden in the map, hidden in the game. You're gonna maybe gonna wait for like 30 minutes to find that map. So yeah, that's gonna be annoying. And even Creek say that this sucks as well. And he has like this thing has been repeated two times now in the past two events. So yeah, he also saying that he his suggestion is like the first currency, like the silvers, just yes, you can put it in participate games, but like the Easter egg or the second currency, put it on the hub only, on the specialized hub only, the hub only to find it. No need to go for the games just to find that stuff, right? That's the one thing that ruined these three events. So yeah, I agree with him, and I think Roblox should consider that. So yeah, overall this event is not that great, honestly, even though it's okay. But like, for the first time ever, actually, I didn't even finish 100% of this event. Past two events, which is the hunt and also the classic, I finished 100%. I know the hunt have a lot of games, I still finish 100%, and the price is worth it. Same with the classic as well, some of the prizes is worth to get it. But for the games, only two prize I see is worth it. The first one is the boss fight prize, which I'm gonna talk about the boss fight later, and the second one is the grand prize, in which I also said before that I'm scared if the grand prize is just for the winning team, but luckily it isn't. It's like that grand prize already be determined by whoever just team win. We just color it following the whoever wins. So Crimson Cat wins, so we get the red one, right? So those two only is good. The other prizes is just not that great. It's not as great as the hunt. It's not as great as the classic. So it's very mid. Like, it's just a layered clothing, and I believe like the bling track sales is not that great as well. Rather than the classic one. This is the example for shown by Lucas on Twitter, say showing the classic blink track and also the games blink track. Like, there's a very huge difference right there. So yeah, like whoever who is gonna wearing, like who's gonna wearing all of this, right? So yeah, that's one thing that Roblox messed up on the prizes. So the prize only words I see is the boss fight one and the grand prize. So yeah, that is sad, honestly. Now let's talk about the boss fight. If you remember the classic event, that boss fight is kind of meh. Everybody hates it. Like they see like the classic events, like oh, it's fine, and then when the boss fight comes, it's just boom, it's not good at all. But then they change it, so they make it improvement on the boss fight, which with 1x 1x 1x1. And I gotta say that boss fight is pretty cool, actually. I'm really enjoying it. And when I first joined, I was like, wow, this is so good. This is the boss fight we wanted for, like back in the classic event, and they done it again then for the games event. So yeah, so kudos to the team. And who, like, this boss fight is amazing. I'm just gonna say the boss fight is amazing than the event itself and the prizes. So yeah, I said it. So yeah, then one and also one final thing is the hub. Always like Twin Atlas just doing great job on making the hub. The hub is just amazing. So yeah, kudos to Twin Atlas. So Roblox, keep them doing events, man. Keep Twin Atlas doing the hub for the event. But we want you to fix, how the games. I mean, like the event works, right? Like, even though the games is like not as much as the hunt, as little as the classic, and the time period, so it's like, yeah, very reasonable. But like, it's not that great at all. It's not that great at all. If I want to rank the event, I'm gonna rank classic is the first, the hunt is the second, and the games is the third. Sorry to say, but the game is like the worst of all. Like, with the execution is not that great as well. Again, fail again on the execution. So yeah, that's the same thing. I think I'm gonna show a tweet that summarize the three past event that we have, which I'm very agree with this one. So yeah, that's pretty sad, actually, that the Roblox event survival, the rise of Roblox events that Roblox trying to do is just not going as they plan, or like as we wanted to, so yeah, the next gonna be, I believe, is not the next 2 months, which is gonna be in October, which is Halloween. So people hoping for like even like Hallow's Eve, like back in 2016, 2017. So hoping for like, Roblox might do that as well for the Halloween event. So I guess we'll see. I guess we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So of course, improvements I've already said back into videos, like we need Q&A. We need QA team, testing teams, like giving opinions like, hey, this quest is too grindy, don't do this and all that. But I know they have their own tester, but I don't see that as an improvement, like, like as the QA team previously we have in the accounts and also in the Metaverse Champions. And then of course, with the execution of the games, choose the right game, tell the games to not do this and stuff. So yeah, I already seen the past videos, so I don't need to say anymore, because it's just the same thing Roblox failed to do, and they still fail for the third one. Am I hoping they're gonna fix it on the fourth one? Maybe. I guess I have a little bit faith, I guess, but I guess we're just gonna wait and see how they're gonna do the next event, which I believe is gonna be Halloween. So that is all for my honest opinion on the Roblox Games event. Honestly, it's just like not that great at all. I'm gonna give this like maybe a 4 out of 10, I guess. I believe classic I give like 7 or 8, and the hunt I give like 7. So yeah, that's my ratings right there. So after this, I'm gonna reporting on the RDC 2024, which is on early September. So stay tuned with that alongside Roblox Innovation Awards. And also, I'm currently building a new studio for my Roblox in Today program, which I'm gonna start using it for the RDC. Which I'm gonna cover up for the RDC later. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.